the spirit of the Golden Empire. This is 17 News at Noon.
Good afternoon from the 17 studios. I'm Maddie Jansen in today for Elena Rusk. And we begin with one of our signature issues here at 17 News, pedestrian safety. A pedestrian was killed in a hit-and-run crash in Oildale Friday night. It happened just before 11 p.m. near the intersection of Roberts Lane and Brandon Way. CHP says a 51-year-old man was walking west on Roberts Lane when he was hit by a vehicle headed south. The man was pronounced dead at the scene. The involved vehicle fled. The identity of the victim has not been released. Anyone with information on the crash is encouraged to call CHP. And a CHP pursuit turned deadly when a motorcyclist crashed Friday evening in South Bakersfield. It happened just before 7:30 p.m. CHP says officers tried to stop the motorcyclist for a violation, but the rider got away. Shortly after, the rider was involved in a crash with a sedan on Berkshire Road near Perloway. Witnesses say the motorcyclist was thrown from the bike after crashing into a wall. The rider was pronounced dead at the scene. If you know anything about this case, you're urged to call CHP. That number is 661-396-6600. And in your Crime Watch this afternoon, a man's behind bars after Kern County deputies discovered human remains at his Lake Isabella home the day after Christmas. 17's Rob Hagan has more on the search for guns that became a homicide investigation.
Kern County Gang Unit uncovered an arsenal in Lake Isabella after a search warrant led to the discovery of human remains inside a home Thursday on the 3000 block of Erskine Creek Road. On top of human bones, investigators seized 31 guns, 3 hand grenades, explosive materials, 10,000 rounds of ammunition, and 95 grams of meth in the home of 52-year-old Michael Deathridge. Deathridge was arrested on suspicion of weapons and drug offenses. He's being held on a $697,000 bond and due in court Tuesday. But this isn't the first time Deathridge has had a run-in with the law. In May 2024, Deathridge was arrested for being an ex-felon in possession of a firearm and ex-felon in possession of ammunition after deputies conducted a traffic stop in the 5600 block of Lake Isabella Boulevard. In May 2016, several items were stolen after Fire Station 72 was broken into. The investigation led deputies back to Deathridge on the 3000 block of Cox Road. They located a stolen motorcycle, a loaded rifle, and stolen property from the U.S. Forest Service. Now, as Deathridge awaits his court date, homicide detectives are still investigating the origins of the human remains located inside the residence.